Hello everyone, welcome to part 14 of Barachi Ice Elementalist of Sif Muna. I'm Ultraviolent 4, and this ends now. This playthrough has gone on quite long enough. We're in Zot, so one way or the other, this is ending. Yeah, we got quite a welcoming party just here. So first thing, I'm gonna go back up just so I feel more at ease that I'm not just surrounded by these Draconians. Alright, so where is this character? Well, we just said, start of Zot, now end of depths. But I mean, where is it? Well, if you look closely, you can see that's a large shield. WTF, Ultra? You're using a large shield on your mage? Are you crazy? Maybe. But yes, we're using a large shield. So I'm sorry to tell you this, but the large shield means we're never casting Glaciate this game. Maybe some of you were still just holding out a little bit of hope, but no Glaciate. We don't need level 9 spells, everything we've got is fine. And you can see, yes, we still have the shield penalty, so we've only trained almost 16 now, when the penalty for a large shield is at 25. So yes, it is affecting our spells, and yes, if I tab with our axe, it is slowing our attack speed. But the main thing you care about with the shield is, does it mess with your spells? Well, does it mess with your spells to a degree that you can't cast them anymore? And the answer is, at least in this case, no. Orbit Destruction at 14 is a bit high, and it's still yellow, but a couple of things. It's going to drop as we train some more shields, and also we have Sif Muna giving us miscast protection, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Cool. And then our training, we're doing more spellcasting because it's effectively more HP. And then we're just going fighting and dodging, and that's going to be our training till the end, I think. We might stop spellcasting at 20, but the others will just keep going till the end of the game. Cool, I think that's it. We're pretty sorted for Zot, I think. We can get 3 pips of RF if we wield the Vestibulas and we have a ring of fire resistance. We've got our RC, innate, our poison. I can get a Lek by wielding the Staff of Air. Bolt of Cold and Freezing Cloud is really good against Draconians because it will slow them. And then for anything else that's really nasty, like Orbs of Fire, we have that thing. Orbit Destruction, that's the one. I should be targeting the Annihilator. They can have Crystal Spear, so you shouldn't underestimate those ones. Okay, well, it's good if they're all gonna group up like that. Let's just go back up too. Trying to remember what our cloak is. Is this something? Oh, it's a Scarf of Resistance. Okay, never mind. Couldn't remember, but that's a really good one. So we're not on the lookout for magical cloaks here. There's no magical cloak that we'll be able to switch to. And then we happen to have 5 magic mapping scrolls, which is perfect, 1 for each floor. Have a quick look around. This doesn't look like there are any special vaults that we need to look out for, so we'll just auto explore around like normal. I tend to like to clear Zot fully. It just makes your orb run safer, is usually the main reason. I don't know, I like having the extra experience. I don't think it's actually too dangerous in Zot if you have the right tools. For this enchant armor scroll, at this point, we're unlikely to find anything that we're going to enchant. What would it be? I don't know really. A magical large shield. That's really unlikely now, so we'll just put any additional enchant armors we find onto our shield. Good. We get a book with Dragon's Call. How fitting. We kill the gold dragon, we get Dragon's Call. Makes sense. Just works. I don't want to be sitting in constriction here, so we're going to hop back. That's a Zot trap. And I sort of walked it into the open so that we could cast our Orbs of Destruction without worrying about hitting the walls. Death Cubs, that's fine. They shred low AC characters. I mean, we're not that AC, but if you went for the Rogue Blaster caster, you would be. But having a large shield also is really helpful. Oh, okay, that's not good. That's a Moth of Wrath Gold Dragon combo. If a Moth of Wrath makes a Gold Dragon Berserk, you're in trouble. Couple of things you can do. You can fear the Moth of Wrath away. Not every time, but almost every time. And we do have 9 Scrolls of Fear. That's probably just the safest way. But we could also attempt a Paralysis Wand. 30% chance is not great. I'll give that a go. Oh, we got it anyway. Okay, never mind, I'm the best. Alright, and now we want to blow up the Gold Dragon with the wall. Alright, we're starving. Let's... Oh, you can't hop when you're starving. Today I learnt. Let's hop back. We're really unlikely to get an Orb of Destruction around this little corner here. So we'll just go with Shards of Ice. Okay, good. And as long as we killed that before the Moth of Wrath turned up again, we'd be fine. They're fine on their own. Yeah, it's just... they're really scary, the Moths of Wrath, with any Draconian packs, but especially Gold Dragons or Orb Guardians. If those things go berserk, you're in trouble. You reached level 25. Woo. It's like we get double HP level up because we get extra health and magic points. It's like Christmas. Again. Alright, well this time the Moth of Wrath and the Gold Dragon are both in vision. So I'm going to go the Fear route. And the way that it normally works is the Moth of Wrath gets feared while the Gold Dragon doesn't. The Gold Dragon has much more MR. But that works out fine because then you can kill the Gold Dragon on its own. And then the Moth of Wrath on its own. Much safer. And again. Oh no, we're blundered into a Zot trap. Are we getting banished or shadow creatured? No. Just some flame. Okay, not too bad. But yeah, those Zot traps can kill you. You gotta watch out for those. It's a magic map, this floor. Alright, this looks interesting. I don't think any of these are vaults. It's just a very bubbly sort of looking floor. Alright, tentacle monstrosities can't go berserk, so we're not worried about those. Probably something I should reiterate, just in case you're coming in late to this point. We should be learning Iron Shot. So, at the moment we're using Throw Frost still, or Throw Icicle, not Throw Frost. If we were still using Throw Frost in Zot, something would be very wrong. But we're using Throw Icicle as our irresistible single target close range spell. Iron Shot is way superior, but I'm trying to show you that Throw Icicle still does the job. So even if you never find Iron Shot, your Ice Elementalist book can and will get you through the game. You can kill Orbs of Fire with throwing Icicles. So it's nice hearing from the noobs. No, but I actually seriously mean that. If you get your first win, I want to know. Tell me. I mean, that's why I do this and I write the guides, right? That's the main reason, is helping people. So let me know. Storm Dragon, okay. Well, we don't even have deflecting missiles on. Let's wield the Staff of Air. It gives us RLF and we can do repel missiles again. Okay, but that was lazy of me. Let's go. These guys are resistant to cold. Okay, so we'll kill him with ice. I don't know that I'd want to kill an orb of fire from 100% HP to dead with ice shards. But it would probably work, given enough of them. Death Clubs also can't be berserked, because they're undead. Ghost Moth. Okay, well, let's blow that guy up. If there's anything else scary around, we don't really want to lose all our magic points. There's ignition. Fortunately, we were already holding the Staff of Air, which I really shouldn't be doing, because it means we have less magic points when we do that. Let's throw out an Ogrebs. Still really good here at this stage in the game. You'll hear from some people tell you that Ogrebs falls off after mid-game, but look, still using it in Zot, still failing it, still getting value. We're probably going to run out of magic points here. No, it's alright. We'll just get one, I'll step back so we can get them all in our freezing cloud, and we'll drop one more freezing cloud on them all. And we failed it. Okay, great. There goes our repel missiles. Let's try again. Alright, there we go. Okay. Now we can just chill out here, tab a bit. When we get our spells back, I should use icicles. Alright, good. Well, he tried to avoid the freezing cloud, but we got him anyway. Alright. We still have all these wands as well. So we've got Ice Blast, Clouds, etc. So if Lamp of Fire, which I never remember, but if we run out of magic, oh, that's a Storm Dragon Moth of Wrath. I don't want that. We're going to fear that guy away too. Not as scary as a Gold Dragon, but still scary enough that I'd rather him not go berserk. Speaking of which, here we go. Moth of Wrath is back. Oh, it's alright. The dragon's about to die. Okay, so we're okay. We're alright. We have really good defenses. So I was making some point. Right, we still have a lot of revocables. Maybe that was the point. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh wow. Did you know that Orb of Destruction is a really powerful spell? Because it is. That's a lot of things, which is fine. We have a lot of AoE. Freezing Cloud, Ogrebs, and then we can shoot through them all with Bolts of Cold. In fact, let's go another Freezing Cloud so we can hit absolutely everyone in here. And we'll go again. We got trampled out of the door. The white one is resistant to cold, so there's not too much point trying to Bolt of Cold him. Oh, okay, pretty easy Zot 2. On to Zot 3. We're picking up potions of invis, These are really good against Draconians. They're really good in Zot, actually. Storm Dragons can't see invis, Death Corps can't see invis, and Draconian packs. Really handy. As are Wands of Digging too. You can always make kill holes. Hey look, we got Aptitudes. Yoink. Good thing we learnt that spell. I don't know what this is. This seems like some sort of strange vault, but there weren't really any enemies in it. Let's support that too. Yoink. Oh yeah, brilliance. Someone in the comments reminded me, I totally should have used a brilliant scroll when we fought the Royal Jelly. Especially with how many we have. We would have had 9 at the time, I think. Brilliance is not only useful when you're trying to cast spells that you shouldn't be able to, it's also good in dangerous fights because it ups your spell power. So yeah, definitely should have used one against the Royal Jelly. That's my bad. That was kind of trippy. As soon as we killed one moth, it changed into another one. We got shifted around the corner by this Draconian shifter. Well, we know what his game is, so we can preemptively Freezing Cloud him. There's another one. And he did that. Shifted everyone on us. Hey, we could do a bunch of things here. We could just read a Scroll of Fear, which would get rid of the Moth of Wrath. But this is a really dangerous situation. We've been surrounded by Draconians. There could be even more back there that the shifter can... we can't blink them on us because we're already surrounded, but maybe they're going to walk in as well. And there's a Moth of Wrath, so they can all go berserk. We could Fear. It will get rid of the Moth and probably most of the Draconians. We could go Invis. Nothing will see us. Although note that going Invis will not stop a Moth of Wrath from berserking other enemies. And that's true even though the Moth of Wrath can't see you. I've seen that go wrong before. We also have Pass Wall, so we could pass through this wall here. I don't really want to do that one. We don't know what's in this room, and there's a door down here anyway, so they'll just walk around the corner. I think we just Fear, probably. Yep, and let's hop out of here. Put some Freezing Clouds down. And... yeah, okay, he's blinking us away. He forced himself into the clouds, that was dumb. Do we still have Poisonous Vapors? We do, okay, good. Another spell that people might tell you falls off after the mid-game. But we can still use that in conjunction with Freezing Cloud to make enemies walk in. Let's go Ogrebs. I'm not liking this so much anymore. So we're out of magic. We could channel magic and get a bunch back, but I don't think we really need to. The better way to do it to save our channel magic and our piety here, because the situation isn't too threatening, is just to go Invis. And now none of these Draconians can see us. So now we can just tab. We can do our slow attacks due to the large shield with our 0 axe skill mage. Alright, well it ran out. Oh no, we're still in this. Oh, now we're back in view. Let's do another Ogrebs. And you can have a portal code. Alright, you will die now. Good. We need to get our deflecting missiles back. Oh, we already have it. Never mind. Thought we lost it. And we're checking hatches because it might be on our optimal orb run path. Auto travel will not take you up hatches if you don't know where they lead, but if you test them and then you do know, the game will take them. If it's on the path, of course. don't like the shifter here. Alright, it's okay. I was more worried that he was going to blink us into our own freezing cloud and into a room that was filled with other nasty stuff. So those blinkers, not blinkers, warpers, although they do blink you, so I guess they're blinkers. They will do their things ignoring your MR. The only way that you can avoid being blinked by them is if you have stasis, so you're a formative or a minus tele ring. That's it. Alright, Cursed Toe. Always need to be respected. Can torment you, can summon mushrooms on you. Things to note, they're slow, so you can walk away from them. And how slow? Good question. Speed 10? Oh, move 140%. I was like, what? Have they been buffed? No, so they're speed 10, so they do their other stuff at normal, but they move slowly. So that would mean they're basically, I don't know, some speed. I think as a frog, you'd still be able to walk away from them. I don't know. I'm not going to do the math here on camera. The likelihood of messing it up is pretty high. But anyway, especially if you're a normal character, you can just walk away from these guys. Another good way to do it is to dig a kill hole. So the Cursed Toes can torment you and they can make mushrooms, but they don't have any attacks of their own. So if it's only them that can see you, they literally can't kill you because they can you can't ever die just to torment. So even if you have 1 HP and they torment you again, you won't die. So yeah, a kill hole is really powerful. But we're going to try Orbs of Destruction. We're going to miscast it. Not really the time for that. And one more. That should get him. Alright, good. Okay, so it's scary, but as long as there's nothing else around, it's not too scary. They're probably not going to kill you. Although, I mean, if you're in the open, they can do their mushroom shenanigans. And their death cabs will kill you. Death cap or death cab? Death. No. Surely it's not. Is it death cab? Yeah, okay, it's not death cab. I'm thinking of the band Death Cab for Q. I'm like, it's not death cab. What are they called then? I don't actually know. Death something. There are lots of death cap, but one word. So I was right the first time. Their drain life. We need to look it up this way. It does not tell you. Okay. Well, anyway, it hurts. That's our Zot 3 done. On to Zot 4. We're not testing hatches down because we're not orb running down. And that's really dangerous because it can plop you right in the middle of, say, whatever this is. Is this a vault? I don't think so. No, still nothing dangerous. We haven't had any crazy vaults yet. Here's a... Oh, wait, I hopped onto the... Oh, right, because I can't pick it. Okay. I was trying to hop over the thing, but we landed on it. That's alright, we can dig through. Okay. I was going to show you an interesting trick where if you're standing on the place where the grate's going to come down, and then you trigger the trap to the pressure plate by, say, with a summon, it will stop the grates from ever coming down. Okay. Well, at this point, we're out of mana, so we definitely should have the Staff of Air on. And we'll take him back up. And you know what? Just because frogs are really good at this. Okay, they're not really. I missed the stat. We got up anyway. The plan was to boing up and then reset. 21 scrolls of teleportation. That is a lot. Here's a express vault. What are they called? I never remember the name for this. Elevator vaults. Cool. So if you were diving or you wanted to skip the floor, you'd go find which stair this is. So you could go down and then straight down to Zop 5. I again don't mind just clearing. You need to respect Quicksilver Dragons. They're really fast. They bite for significant amounts of damage. And then their Quicksilver bolts will take all your buffs, including the teleport buff, if you're ever trying to get away. Or we can just Shard of Ice it. Okay. If we really need to get away from it, we had a good situation here where we could hop back and then pass wall through this wall here. Death Cob, it's fine. Death Cob to the cutie. Shadow Dragon, I don't think, yeah, we don't have RN unless I switch rings, but we'll just blow it up. Alright, we didn't get drained, it's okay. Even more enchant weapon scrolls. I have to know how many in this game. Oh god. You know how there are some games where you've got your endgame weapon, you've got your demon trident or your whatever else, your double sword, and it's +2 because you've never found any enchant weapons in your game. And then you have games like this where you find 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of the things when you don't need any. Yeah, that happens. Oh, okay, well this is fun. Okay, so this was a vault. Okay, so we found our first orb of fire. First things first. Let's check what we've got. We've got 12 haste, 7 agility, a lot of brilliance. Well, the first thing I want to do after now checking is hop away so we've got some space so that now we can shoot in some orbs of destruction. Second thing I want to do is get some more RF. So we're going to put on this protection from firing instead of, I guess, +4 evasion. If the orb of fire uses its fireball, we can't dodge it anyway. Although I really wish this white draconium were not in the way, because it's going to block orbs of destruction. You see? Where is the orb of fire? There it is. Okay. I don't think we need haste or brilliance or agi. We've now got it at full screen. Well, we did, but it's really fast. So we can lob probably a couple of orbs of destruction in. And there you go. We killed it in 2 orbs of destruction. Really good spell. Another good example of why you probably don't need Glaciate in your 3-rune characters. If you can just 2-shot orbs of destruction, why are you so worried? What are we doing here? It's just sort of an awkward spot. Got some simulacrums coming at us. You know what, why don't we just dig through the wall? There we go, that's a bit better. And these Hydra simulacrums, well, we can walk away from them, they're slow. And you know what? Yeah, let's just walk all the way to the end and then we'll pass wall out. Okay, that works. Okay, they saw us. Scorchers, not as bad as the Annihilators because they don't have Iron Shot or Crystal Spear, but they still have Damnation, so you do need to respect those guys. What did I just do? Oh, I tried to do a Poisonous Vapors. Hit the wrong macro. Let's drop the rune cloaks and let's go. So our first orb of fire encounter was fine. 2 orbs of destruction and dead. And then if it wasn't, we would have pulled out the trusty shards of ice. That is a shard strike. Okay. Normally found in Cocytus, the cold branch of hell. This is, yeah, they're part of this. So it's this funky vault with a shard strike, an orb of fire, some random draconians. These guys are really nasty. They can claw for 21 damage and deal an extra 63 cold damage, which is an absurd amount. They're really fast. And, well, you know what strikes are like. And these are nastier than caustic strikes. So we want to try to blow him up. He can't dodge Orb of Destruction, although we can miscast it. I lied, he can definitely dodge it. Let's hop away so we get some distance, and then we get to fire another Orb of Destruction, and we missed it again. Alright, he is very resistant to cold. So how are we going to kill him? Trying to put him in a lamp of fire is not going to do much because they are going to blink everywhere. How about we use our wand of clouds for some clouds? Okay, we got fire. There you go, that works. Alright, so the fire clouds should kill him. Good. Hey, using our evocables. I'm learning. Reached level 26. So we've reached level 25 and 26 while here in Zot. Alright, we can get some value with those two by shooting through them. We're going to test this hatch up. Oh yeah, okay. Well, here's the elevator vault. And wait, are these are stone, so we can even pass wall through this. There's no passable wall in that direction. Oh wait, it's stone. We can only go through rock. Okay, never mind. Alright, never mind. Enchant armor goes on our large shield. Check this hatch up as well. I think we probably don't need to. It's almost certainly the case that we want to be taking the elevator vault back up. But I guess it depends where that stair comes out on Zot 5. I don't know, we'll see. The moral of the story is I'm going to keep checking hatches so they're... we don't have deflecting missiles up, which is my bad, so we're definitely going to the RLX stuff. Actually, why even bother putting Freezing Cloud on the Storm Dragon? Because all these Draconians will get owned by it. There you go, there's your answer. And we'll go on Obrebs. Oh hey, we got a gift. There's, wait, we have a why have I forgotten how to speak? Festabulous. Why can I no longer say that word? Festabulous. We have a Festabulous now. Oh, do we really have no ammo for it though? I don't think we do. Okay, so I was gonna say, we do actually have a ranged means of fighting this enemy even when we don't have any magic, but that was actually a lie. I think we should go get some. Oh hey, nice, we found a spell undead. We should maybe learn that. Can we cast a spell undead at this point? I know we have some necro training for regen that I also have been forgetting to use over and over again. There it is, 80% chance. No, we'd have to train more Necro, but this spell's really good in Zot. Destroys Death Cobs. Destroys Liches, Ancient Liches. Some other stuff. Curse Toes. Alright. Anyway, really good spell, that's the point. We should have Evasion on again. I'm being pretty bad. We should recast Deflecting Missiles, and we should find some Sling Bullets. There are 19 of the things on Zot 3. Let's just go get them. I mean, we don't need many, because there aren't going to be too many situations where we want to use this Vestibular. Probably this whole game we haven't had any ammo and I've never noticed, so it's not a big deal. But there are some situations like we just had where it would be nice to be able to have the option. And Zot 5. And he's healing because he's om-nomming all our magic points. We're going to... Oh, this is a really tiny Zot. Which is bad, usually. First of all, it means most of the enemies on the floor are going to be in the lungs rather than outside. But it's also really bad because any teleports you do, say we hit a teleport trap, we're really likely to end up in the lungs because by area, that's a really large proportion of the floor. And then any teleports we do to try to get out are also likely to just continually land us in the lungs. So you want to have big Zots where you have a really large Zot 5 area outside the lungs. Not this time though. Hatches. Let's remember regen. The electric golem is hurt, which is curious. I wonder if there's a blade trap or something around. Okay. We have deflecting missiles against him. I probably should have also wielded the Staff of Air to get Aralek. But I wasn't too worried. Let's see. Well, there's a Warper here. So let's not mess around with that. We've got a good passwall here into these stairs. So we can just fight the stuff one at a time here. Blinker could blink us out. Let's do an All Grabs. Okay, good. Freezing Cloud. Here you go. Using the Vestibular straight away as we get damnated. Elect Golem. Let's take him up. Let's put on the Staff of Air. And then let's not be somewhere where we can be double zapped. This is better. Still not dead. Vestibular, go. There you go. We killed an electric golem with our 0 skill Vestibular. How about that? On we go. I should have regened again. We got a glimpse of an Orb Guardian, so we knew it was hanging around. The fact that he's out here tells me there are probably perma-telly traps. Yeah, definitely. Because these Orb Guardians shouldn't be turning up this far away from the entrance already. Well, okay, we're in melee range with him. I want to put on the RN ring. It's going to take us a while to kill him with Shards of Ice. So I don't want to get too drained while it's happening. Good. They just keep coming. Cool note. Well, not a cool note, but note. Poisonous Vapors, still really good at this stage in the game against Orb Guardians. Ogrebs, still really good against Orb Guardians this stage in the game. Rings, yep. I knew that was something I wanted to do. Okay, cool. Killer Clown. These guys aren't too bad. So they have chaos attacks. I don't know if they can paralyze you. I feel like they should be able to. I mean, I've been slowed by them, but I can't remember ever being paralyzed or berserked by one. But it must happen, right? Ah, okay, right. So their damage is clown. Okay, so I thought so. Because it's like chaos, but it's not chaos. So what is clown damage? Clown, special damage type. Okay, so yeah, they can do strong poison, pain, drain speed, fire, cold, elect, anti-magic, acid. Okay, good. I thought so. Because I've never been paralyzed by one. And I got slowed in the tournament. So it's like, this must be a chaos attack, but I can't remember ever treating them with respect or being paralyzed. Here's another orb of fire. Okay, he has seen us. Alright, we can hop back to the stairs. We can also hop back to the hallway and pass wall through. So I don't mind giving this a go. We hit the wall. Okay, I don't want to give this a go anymore. I don't like this. I'm going to hop back. We're going to pass wall in. I should put our other RF ring on before I do that. Okay, and then let's pass wall in. Okay. We can reset this one. We're going to go to a new stair though. I don't want to be in melee range with the orb of fire. This is better. Okay, we've still got our RF ring on. Yeah, much better. So we can go Orbs of Destruction. I should have cast Regen again, but I'm bad at this. We're frail. I probably don't want to be frail, and considering how many mutation potions we have, I'm just going to go for it. Okay, well, we kept the one that I really wanted, which is our poison, and now we have clarity. Okay, so we're never being confused. We can quaff heal wounds potions like normal again, but we lost our extra strength and our extra AC. But that's okay. No longer frail. Let's go plus evasion again. No spells to your library. I cast Poisonous Vapors a couple of times, a couple of Throw Icicles, and it goes down. And these are Orb Guardians. These spells that drop off after mid-game are still killing Zot enemies with relative ease. So there you go. Orb of Fire again. Has now seen us. We're going to hop back for distance. I also don't want to be trying to Orb of Destruction in here. There are way too many walls for us to be hitting. So we hop. We've got a great hop. We're going to put our protection from firing on and get to the stairs. Your vision blurs. Great. Oh, we missed. Alright, it's dead. Scrolls take you a little longer to read. How much of an issue is that? Probably not a huge deal. That first level of the mutation, it's only half a turn longer to read a scroll. And considering that we can't read blink scrolls anymore, to actually blink. Sorry, to actually controlled blink. Now we're in Zot. So a little bit longer on, say, Fear, Fog, and Teleport. I don't mind. I really like having the up poison. So we'll continue. And we'll just ignore that. Gonna port these nets. Alright. And we've seen all these enemies appearing out there, so they're probably almost certainly are teleport traps. So we're going to go Shift X, Control F to forget the floor. I'm going to run around and see if we can't find some of those enemies. I knew that was going to hit the wall. I did it anyway. An Ancient Lich. This is the first one we've seen. We've got 3 pips of MR, which is the main thing we care about. But there's still a chance that they can hex you. So 2% paralyzed chance on this guy, but you'd have to be really unlucky. We're going to go with the maximum spell though. Oh, look at that. An Ancient Lich and a Cursed Toe. Not good. We potentially could have died there actually. Oh, no we couldn't have, because our magic as well. But a max damage Crystal Spear from an Ancient Lich is 144 damage. So pretend we didn't have Guardian Spirit. If we'd been Tormented and max damage Crystal Speared, could have died. Let's just get back to the stair. Okay, Scorchers can Hellfire us, so I don't want to mess with him. We're relatively low on magic points. We've lost almost half our HP, being chased by a Cursed Toe, and then he can do Damnation. So I'm going to hop. Why don't we just hop to the hatch? Because he might have a whole nother pack of Draconians with him. Okay, so we're better off hopping this way. Good. Let's cast Regen. Alright, here's the Cursed Toe. I think it's unlikely we get an Orb of Destruction around all these corners. Well, we did anyway. This isn't good. Let's hop back out. Okay, good. We don't want to be getting confused by these mushrooms. We also don't want to be getting drained by the death cap. So I'll just blink away. We'll shoot one more Orb of Destruction and then we're good. Here's another Orb of Fire. Don't want him adjacent to us. Hop to the stair. We feel weaker, that's alright. We'll reset. Pick a new stair. RF ring. Regen spell. Just remembering all our things. I should not have come down yet. We're still minus hop. Oh, we missed. No, I don't like this either. Let's go back to the other stair. That's a better place to fight. Yeah, this one. Too easy. Just Orbs of Destruction. We haven't needed any haste. We haven't needed any brilliance, any agi. Level 7 spell, doing the trick. No glaciates necessary. And another one. I feel like at this point we should just leave the RF ring on. Bam. Spellcasting goes to 20. That's probably enough at this point. We've got 65 magic points, that's so many. We don't care about spell levels. How about our spell hunger? Still 3 pips of spell hunger on Orb of Destruction, that's alright. I mean, at this point we only have 5 rations left. I haven't been talking about hunger at all because I don't want you to worry about it. 5 is plenty. And that's ignoring the fact that we also have multiple food shops. Shift X, Control F, we're going to forget the floor a little bit more. And again. Like that. Monsters are still being teleported out. We could go get a scroll of noise. But I couldn't be bothered. So when we walk in here, we can make a lot of noise. We can try to make monsters, wake monsters up. They then might just wander out, or they might then hit teleport traps. And man, Barachi aptitudes are good. We've got shields up to 20. That's crazy. I'm going to stop focusing it actually. We'll just train it normally. I mean, with the number of orbs of fire we're fighting, we might actually get the shield to 25. That's nuts. Let's stall our... let's go more int. Stall our deflecting missiles. Okay, so no trap on this side. It looks like there was a net trap, which is why there's a net sitting here. But there's no teleport trap or anything on this side. Let's see about the other one. Damn it! I was so scared too. It was because I knew there had to be a teleport trap. With how many monsters are getting teleported out, there had to be one in a prominent place somewhere. But we weren't finding one. So I was really scared as I walked onto that tile there. You know what I should have done? I should have made some ice base and retreated them in. Because that didn't seem right. And we got totally tricked there. So we didn't sense the teleport trap. We just hit it. I talked before about how likely it is the teleport trap is just going to throw us in the lungs. And how hard it's going to be for us to teleport out. Due to how much space of the floor is there. And also, we have the slow reading thing, so this might be disaster. Oh man, the devs and their traps, they'll get you every time. Alright, so let's go. Okay, this wasn't too bad, we sort of just went around the corner. And I mean, we can hop, so we can always walk back to this trap and then hop over it. But man, that's fun. Hoping he doesn't see us. Look at this, we're a stealthy frog. Okay, so we know that, alright, so that didn't end up too bad. We can hop out. But, oh man, that was really nearly very fun and exciting. We feel clumsy. Oh boy. How many orbs of fire? This is one of the orbs of fire themed floors, obviously. Your thinking seems confused. Yeah, I'm still okay with this. I really like, here's another one, the R poison. Oh, we missed. We missed again? Yeah, there we go. I can do question mark hatch, or hash, not hatch, to have a look. And they've fixed this now. So we've killed 8 orbs of fire so far. Which means it's probably the floor that has millions, so we're probably going to see up to 13 or so, I think is what you usually expect on this floor. So we've got about 4 more. But what I want to do is come down here and yell a bit. Ribbit a bit. And yeah, you can see why this chamber was empty. 2 telly traps right in the middle and another one here. So that's probably the way we want to go, by just hopping over that teleport trap and going that way rather than this way. But we can go have a look. I wish I hadn't. Let's go Freezing Cloud. We'll all grab them all and we'll just shoot bolts of cold in. We'll get all 3 of them, some crazy value, no problem. There's another orb of fire. It's okay. We do the same tricks. Strange energies flow through our body, but we didn't actually get mutated off it. You feel wildly uncertain. Okay, or weirdly. Okay, this one we insta get rid of. We just got teleportitis. So we're occasionally teleported next to monsters. That's totally unacceptable at all times, but especially unacceptable in Zot, because it's going to pull you in. And even it's so dangerous that you want to quaff it off immediately. Even if you're hurt, don't stop to wait. Just quaff that bad boy. You feel nature experimenting on you. Don't worry. Failures die fast. Let's keep quaffing. We just need to get rid of teleportitis. Okay, that's better. Yeah, this is alright. So we've lost our poison. This other stuff is all mostly irrelevant. You expending magical power to strengthen your wands is now considered a good mutation rather than a bad one. It used to be the case that if you ran out of magic points, you could then no longer use your wands, but now you can. Oh, here's another one. Same play. Your body twists and deforms. That halves the base AC of our body armor, which I probably don't like very much either. Again, we've got so many potions of mutations, we're just going to keep going. Oh, nice. Okay, so we've got some extra dex and strength and stealth. Alright, and horns on our head. Alright, let's keep going. I gotta stop this. I'm gonna X this out. I keep hitting auto explore and it just keeps taking me in that side after I said we should go the other way. And because we've made noise and we've been fighting, I'm gonna go Shift X Control F to forget this floor, and we're just gonna run around outside one more time. See that there isn't anything else out here. It doesn't look like it. Alright, let's hop in. The hop could technically land us on the telly trap, so I should be aiming away from it. That's my mistake. I like that these orb guardians are filtering one at a time. That's very considerate of them. Yes, nets. Okay, we're backing up. I don't like standing next to a Zot trap like that. Fighting there. You feel a genetic drift, you feel less in control of your magic. So our spells are harder to cast but more powerful. Is that good? I guess. Gives us extra spell power. Our Orb of Destruction just went back up to 10% chance to fail. Not a big deal. I should be using regen. I'm so bad with it. Okay, and we're going to full clear. So I could apport that and then start running, but had much better experiences getting out of Zot 5 on the orb run by fully clearing and then picking up the orb and teleporting out. Which you don't want to, yeah, look at the teleport traps everywhere. You don't want to randomly teleport when you haven't cleared one half of the lungs, because obviously you don't want to end up in there. I think we're good. We want to step into these net traps, because then we can pick the nets up. Let's go all grabs. Still a good spell. Shift X Control E removes our exclusions, and just before we take the orb, we're going to do one last test with Shift X Control F, just run around. Oh, we hit a Zot trap. This is why you don't do that. This is why it is optimal to mark tiles. Like, look at that. We'd fully cleared the floor, so we were just running around to check that there were no more enemies in there, and then bam, we hit a Zot trap. Whereas if you were marking your tiles, this would never happen. Would never happen. And this could have killed us. So this shadow creatures, it's nasty. It's not too bad, fortunately. But we could have been sent to Abyss 5. We could have had a nastier shadow creatures than this. Say there was also a Moth of Wrath with it. Or, I don't know, say a death, a cursed toe or something like that. This could very easily have killed us. So, yeah. Traps. LOL. I'm just running. I'm just gonna jump on one of these teleport traps to get away from these things. We're gonna eat. We're gonna go down to 2 rations. Am I worried? No. I'm not going to use 2 rations worth of food on the orb run, or we shouldn't. And if we are, we'll just stop at a food shop on the way. Alright, Shift X Control F. I want to run around again. I don't trust it. Alright. So let's go. Anything else we need to do? I don't think so. Look at all these scrolls of holy word that I'm still carrying. Just wasting space. Yeah. Grab the orb. My game's lagging out. Let's jump on the teletrap. Because there's one right there, we don't need to read the scroll. Although actually, it is actually technically optimal to read the scroll there. Because what you can do is, you can read the scroll, you can wait a few turns, and then you can jump on the teletrap. Which means if your first telly isn't so bad, then you've already begun the waiting period for the second one. So if it is bad, you've begun waiting. If it's not bad, you then read another telly scroll to cancel it. And my game is really lagging out. But we're just going to go GD0. Come on game, you can do it. Look at this, we're taking hatches up. Good thing we checked them. Come on game. I'm feeling very hungry. Alright, am I stubbornly just gonna orb run us with 1 ration? Are we gonna do that? Let's go to the shop. No, I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. Look, I don't care about food. All you food warriors, you can worry about having 1 ration. I do not care. We have met Beehole, who's a panlord, who looks like his head is stuck in the wall. Is that what's happening there? Yeah, it is. He either doesn't have a head, or he's stuck in the wall. So I wonder if he can even move. Is he actually trapped? No, he's certainly gonna move. Okay, well we're not too far from this upstairs. My game is so laggy, it's really hard to show you stuff. We're not too far from this upstairs, so we can just hop. Being on the orb run and having the orb status makes all your blinks random, but doesn't stop your hop from working. The lag will stop your hop from working though. Come on game. Just trying to orb run here. The game really doesn't want me to finish, come on. Can I go to that tower? No, we went past it. Come on. There we go. Good. Alright, where's the food shop? Show it to me. Is it nearby? Is that it right there? Okay, it's right there. We're gonna go to the food shop. We'll just buy everything. How do you buy everything? I feel like there's a button that lets you buy everything, but I never remember what these things are. Alright, now we got lots of food. Look. Now you don't need to worry. So where's our stair out of here? Oh yeah, we're not going in the Shrike room. Our stairs up are all the way left or all the way right? Okay. If it weren't for the Shrike room, I'd be half tempted to just read a teleport here to try to end up closer to one of the stairs, but I really don't want to end up in Shrike land. So I guess we just run, and we're going to manually run while my game is lagging out like crazy. Alright, here we go. Come on. Oh my god, it's going to be a minute per move. Come on. Damn it, I messed it up. Even moving this slow speed. Come on. It's actually really hard to walk because I want to input multiple. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll press them all and then we'll just go bam, 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 bam. Yeah, good. We want to go up 2, up right, left or right a bunch. The reason why it's not good to do that is because monsters can turn up, and then we've instructed our character to do a bunch of moves before we've seen the monster. Okay, on to D3. Alright, let's keep our regen up, which we should be doing. And now that we're away from those monsters, we can GD0 again. Demon Trident of Venom. Just gonna ignore him. No, we're not gonna ignore him. We're gonna... okay, we're gonna ignore him. Oh, it's so annoying though. It means you have to manually move. Damn it. Hell Sentinel. Okay, we're minus hop, so we can't hop away from him. But what we can do is use our throwing nets. Oh hey, look where we are. Remember this place? Where we have a really good pass wall spot? Up right there. Okay, so what we do is, with 0 throwing, we're throwing net the Hell Sentinel. He doesn't have much evasion and he can be netted, so he will almost every time. And then while he's down there struggling to get out of the net, we'll just run to our corner and we'll pass wall out. Works on Fiends and Hell Sentinels and Royal Jellies. And Dissolutions too. Well, it does for now. That's one of those tips that devs don't want you to know. Come on, game. Just let me orb run out. You don't want to spend 20 minutes on the orb run lagging like crazy. GD0. Okay, that was a bit better. Actually, it wasn't really. We went only 2 floors or something. Okay, apparently we're going to the other stair. Neither of these two. And we've got pass wall again. Come on. It's such a good spell on the orb run. Not only can it make your trip shorter, because you can go through walls, but it's just really good for escaping from panlords. Because of course they can't follow you through. Tormentor, okay, these guys can't see invis, and if it's just you and your invis, they won't torment you. So the easiest way to deal with them is just quaff a potion of invis, and then just walk away. Look at that. We don't get tormented. Too easy. Alright, panelor time. Let's XV him. Hey, my lag stopped. Okay, he is fast, but not extremely fast. And he's got a Hellwing in the way. So I think what this means is we just hop to the stairs. Alright. Hop, really useful in the all run as well, just in case you hadn't noticed. This is much easier when I can actually move my character. Hey, and we're out. Nice. Okay, not too bad. 14 episodes, kind of a long one, but pretty fun game. That brings our streak to 6, I think. Yep, cool. 6-game win streak. I'm happy with that. But what did this game show us? It showed us that Barachi is pretty good as a species, especially when you find Boots of Running so that you're not even slow anymore. At that point you're just a human, but you can hop and you have way better aptitudes. So pretty strong. Sif Muna was fine. Again, I don't think he's an especially strong god, so if you're just looking to win the game and you're playing a mage, you can do better than Sif and Vehement most of the time. I know that most of you will think, I'm a mage, I need one of those two because they're the magic gods. Really, you should just pick your red every game. That's actually how you win. But no, there are all sorts of things you can do. Fedas, of course, is pretty good. Ru, pretty good. Kiku, really good. I don't know. A lot of gods are stronger than these two. I wouldn't recommend Gozag though if you want to go too blastery, castery, because then you will have food troubles. But anyway, Sif was fine here. We really didn't use Sif's abilities too much in terms of the actual using the ability ones. I mean, we used Divine Energy all the time, but Channel Magic and Amnesia, we didn't. And still, we weren't really 6 Piety. So you see that, I don't know, lots of Invo you probably don't need, because you're never going to have Piety to spam the Invo abilities anyway, or Channel Magic. It's pretty interesting with Guardian Spirit. We didn't have to use it much because we didn't get into too much trouble, but I think that's a pretty cool interaction. Maybe it goes really well with, say, Vine Stalkers or something like that, where you have guaranteed Guardian Spirit. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it. Anyway, so that was a pretty cool game. What's next? I don't know, I don't want to reveal it yet, but we'll be going for a 7th win in a row. Alright, hopefully I'll see you all back for the next series. Hope you enjoyed this one. Ultraviolent 4, out.